winning recording artist, two-time Academy Award nominee, producer, philanthropist, and a great big sister.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this for me. It means a lot to me that this is your first Instagram Live and that you did it with me. So
that's right. Family affair.
Yep. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to start with the questions. So, Mary.
Yes.
You are no stranger to product branding. You already excelled in beauty and in fashion. What made you want to start a wine catalog? Like, tell us your wine story.
Well, I mean, I love wine. I drink wine. I've been drinking wine for a while. And one night I was hanging out with Maxwell, and he had his friends with him who was Lorenzo and Marco Fantanel from the Fantanel Winery. They asked me, did I want to do a white wine? And I said, yes, the rest is history. I'm just a white wine drinker, a rosé drinker. That's what made me do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's great. It seems like the universe brought this to you. You know, you were just hanging out with your friends, and then before you knew it, they were like, let's do a wine. So it's one of those things that the universe just brought it to you. And I'm a big believer in the universe and what the universe can bring to you.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yes. So, Mary, let's talk about the name Sungoddess. Where did you get the name from? I love the name.
Okay, well, when I was a little girl, I loved the sun. I always loved the sun. I used to get heat rashes. I would stay in the sun so much. And then when I got older, I would go hanging out with my big sister, our big sister Latanya, and we'll be on the beach, and I'll hang in the sun a little longer than her, or it'll just be too hot, and she'll say, "Look, Sungoddess, I can't hang in the sun no more with you." So my big sister named me the Sungoddess. She gave me this name like a long time ago, and I just ran with it because I just feel like for the wine, you know, the sun is a good name, you know, to compare with it, because the sun warms your skin just like it warms you like wine. It changes the atmosphere. It makes you happy. It makes you smile. Wine makes you happy. Wine makes you smile. The sun makes you happy. The sun makes you smile. So, you know, and you know, I'm so happy to be compared to something like that.
Yes. I love how you correlated the sun with wine, and it just how it brought it all together, and that it's actually an extension of you. It's your nickname. Latanya gave you that name.
That's right, big sis.
So I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you personally, when you take on a project, that you are very hands-on. What was the extent of your role in this? Can you tell us about that experience?
Well, I was 1,000,000% involved in everything, the making of it, the bottling of it, what the bottle's going to look like, what the wine's going to taste like. I had to fly out to Friuli, Italy to meet up with Marco Fantanel at the Fantanel Winery, which is his home, which is amazing. And from the time I landed, we were tasting wines and what he wanted my wine to taste like, and he was asking me what did I want my wine to taste like. So after like 15 glasses of wines and tastings of wines, I was like, this is what I wanted to taste like. And so from that point on, we were a little tipsy, and then we went into a party. They had a big party with all this great food and all this great family. That was the first day. The second day was the big work day. We had to go into the wine vineyards and pick out the grapes, and that was all about the education of the wines and what grapes go into the wine and what fruits go into the wine and what food goes with the wine. So it was really, the whole process was just, you know, the whole thing was about the education about wine, you know, just learning about wine and learning what makes a wine taste the way it do. So yeah, that's what it was about.
Oh, I love that you were very hands-on in this process, and I love that you actually learned about wine. Like, if anybody's seen my previous Wine Down Wednesdays, they know that I'm all about wine education, and I love like the grapes and learning about the grapes and wine and food pairings, because food goes best with wine. And
little sis, you know, I'm not going to cut you off. Little sis, you know that I'm not going to just slap my name on anything if I'm not the guinea pig first. With my fragrance, I wore my fragrance first before I sold it to anybody, my life fragrance. If I do anything at all, I have to be the guinea pig first because I want my things to be believable to people. Like Mary's wearing it, we want it. Like my earrings, for instance, these are out today.
Yes.
Just the love. These are out today. It's called the Tri-Bams. If you ladies want them, they're out today. So I wear my jewelry. I wear my fragrance. I drink my wine. See? I'm drinking my wine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you don't just slap your name on anything. Like a lot of people do that. A lot of artists get into that. And I love that everything that you do, you put your all into. And everything that you do is sponsored and handpicked by Mary. So I love that.
Yes. Thank you, little sis.
Yes. So let's talk about the white wine. You picked a Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes.
What made you decide to go with a Sauvignon Blanc?
Well, I mean, I like Sauvignon Blanc a lot, but I love Pinot Grigio. And I think what was important to go with a Sauvignon Blanc is because it's such a universal wine. Like people love Sauvignon Blanc more than they love Pinot Grigio. So I just think that, it was important to go with something that everybody would really, really love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sauvignon Blanc is a universal. It's the most easily recognizable white wine, and
Yes.
men and women love this wine. So I think that was a perfect choice. I think you really did a great job with getting your background and knowing.
Thank you.
That this was a good one to pick. So what characteristics do you think that wine consumers would like about your Sauvignon Blanc in comparison to others?
Well, the Sauvignon Blanc it's amazing because it has more than just fruit. It has vegetables in it, like yellow bell pepper, spicy, yellow bell pepper, and melon and banana. There's actually banana, yellow bell pepper, and melon. So it's more than just fruit. It's vegetables.
Yes.
and the Sauvignon Blanc.
So they would like that vegetal taste that comes with your wine.
Yeah, and then you have the banana, and then you have the melon.
Yes.
So and then I think that's where all the color comes from. The yellow, the yellow bell pepper, the yellow, the banana. Well,
Yeah. So let's talk about the rosé. What made you decide to go with a Pinot Grigio rosé as opposed to doing just a white Pinot Grigio or another red blend of,
the rosé idea was, I believe, Marco Fantinel's idea, because I was just thinking of like Pinot Grigio, just white. And so when it came back to me, when we had to taste the wines, and it was going back and forth, it came back as a Pinot Grigio rosé. I was like, wow, okay. Let's go with this then, So I mean, I love rosé. I'm a rosé drinker, but I love Pinot Grigio. So when it was Pinot Grigio rosé, it's like, yes, let's do this.
Yes, that's it right there.
Yes.
So what characteristics do you think about your rosé that your wine consumers will love about your rosé?
Well, my rosé has peach, blackberry, and melon, and I think it's the peach that has me hooked because I can't stop drinking the rosé. The rosé is my favorite because I love Pinot Grigio. I love the Sauvignon Blanc, but the rosé is my favorite. So I think it's the peach that has me hooked on the rosé.
That was actually going to be my next question. Do you have a favorite, and if so, which one? But you said the rosé.
Yeah, I love the rosé. I'm hooked.
Yes. All righty then. So where can we get this?
Okay, so it's available on wine.com, and it's available in New Jersey, in New York, in all the stores. And next month it's nationwide, worldwide. You can get it everywhere. It's
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I know I live in New York, so I already got mine. I didn't have mine though. So, and I love it. The rosé is my favorite, and I can't wait to try it. So we're gonna start with Sauvignon Blanc. Now, normally I am a Sauvignon Blanc girl, but I have to admit the rosé is my favorite too. But I'm gonna start the tasting. You ready to do this tasting with me, Mary?
Yikes.